Hey, so as promised, I am updating you guys on what I ended up purchasing with that GoFundMe money. The first thing I got is this little machine right here. So what this does is it allows your microphone to communicate with your computer. There are some microphones on the market that have like a USB adapter built in, but when you get those, that really limits kind of what your options are. There aren't a ton of microphones that have that. Many more of them have what this one has, where it has more analog sensibilities, and it has plugs like this. So this just allows for better sound overall, because you're not having the microphone and cord do everything for you. This helps prevent kind of like compression. It's great. So I'm very excited about this. It's also a cool red color, and that's always great. I also bought this microphone here. I'm very happy with it. The sound already is much better than the last one I had. It has an interesting setup. It's kind of suspended on this like pointy geometric thing. On these like rubber band things. It's hard to explain, but it's like if you took a bunch of hair ties and a bunch of sticks and put them together, and then the microphone kind of like balances on that, so it has some bounce, which is cool. So if someone's walking through the room really heavily, it'll kind of move with them, and it shouldn't distort the sound too much. I also got this great microphone stand, and it has this really, really long boom that extends out in this direction in case I ever need to boom things. So that's cool. I've never had a stand before, so there's a little more flexibility with that. My last microphone was a desk resting one. There's a better word for that, I'm sure. It would rest on the desk. So that was very limiting in what I could do with it, because unless I was holding it like a little child, it would have to be on a surface right in front of me. So this is a great improvement. I also got a pop filter, and that's this thing right here. What a pop filter is it, so like, when you're like talking to somebody on the phone and they're outside and it's windy wherever they live or are, they don't have to live there, and it's windy, and you hear all of these like really horrible like whooshing noises, and it sounds like they're like in hell and they're surrounded by demons, and the demons' robes are like rustling as they like circle this person. They're like that really awful noise that I'm sure you've all heard. So what the pop filter does is it prevents that from happening on a really microscopic level. So when you say certain consonants like P's and T's, it will make a little gust of wind. Will just like come out of your mouth, and it can hit the microphone and make a not cute noise. So the pop filter takes care of that. Contrary to what I thought the first time I heard about it, doesn't make everything you do sound like pop music, which is disappointing, but also okay. I'm still getting over my feelings about that. The final thing that ended up coming with all of my stuff was this great case for the microphone. I didn't have one of these with the last one I had, and this is fantastic because I'm really careful with my stuff, so I never like damaged my microphone that I had before by like dropping something on it or anything when I wasn't using it, but it still, caused a fair amount of anxiety knowing that this, piece of machinery was just hanging out in my room unprotected, because microphones are delicate and sensitive like people are. So it was nice knowing that it was not going to get damaged accidentally. So that's great. Also, Guitar Center just threw the pop filter and the stand in for free, which I thought was really cool. So that's rad, and this is all my stuff. And next I will play something so that you guys can hear what music will sound like on it. Stars shining bright above you, night breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree, dream a little dream. 'Cause So that was a little sample of what this new setup is capable of. I'm very excited to start playing around with it and recording some things. I've already got some projects in the pipeline, so keep an eye out for those. And I really cannot thank everyone who donated enough. I was pretty blown away by how generous everyone was. And yeah, I just really don't have words to say how appreciative I am. And thank you. And keep an eye out and an ear out for my future musical endeavors. Thanks.